Well, good afternoon and welcome to Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota. Today, not only are we going to go for a test drive in this 1969 Z-28 Camaro, but we're going to give you a little insights on how much it is correct. It does even have the correct numbers matching engine. So let's go for a little spin today on a nice sunny day in Minnesota. Well, good afternoon. We're ready to now go for our ride in our 1969 Z-28 Camaro. Let's start this one up and see what we can do. 1969, the Z-28 was by far one of the most potent street machine, I guess that's what we call it, muscle cars of its day. This one being a 302 cubic inch, and it was rated at, believe it or not, only 290 horsepower. We all know the reason I did that. That was for insurance purposes. They were not wanting people to know what it really had for horsepower, because that probably would have made the insurance rates almost unobtainable for us young guys at the time when these things came out. Car's got the DZ block, which is correct to the car. You bought this thing to go fast and straight. This car does not have power steering or power brakes. Many of the hot rod guys did, however, do power brakes because all they were worried about is stopping at the end of their third stoplight or at the end of the quarter mile. We got the right rally rims on the car. Got the front rear spoiler, of course, which would have been Z28. Comes with a factory AM radio. I don't know if you could hardly even hear the radio if you were out actually driving the car like what it was intended to, but it does have the factory radio. The other thing that I really like about this particular car, and again, there were a lot of options that you could have on many of these cars, it has the center console with the gauges. I mean, that is always nice to keep us, you know, attuned to what the car is doing. Gas gauge, oil pressure, all that kind of stuff is important. The factory tach is actually in a pretty good spot. It's right there to the second pod to the right of the center one, which is a clock. But car goes down the road nice and straight. Here we go. We're just about back to our main showroom here, right in Rogers, Minnesota. We got almost 100 cars for sale at all times, indoor showroom. So you can visit us all year round. Don't be afraid to come here in February because we do have a heated indoor showroom. You can also look at all our inventory online. We are at www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and check out our YouTube channel. You'll see some of the other wonderful cars that we have currently on our inventory that's for sale, and some of our past ones just for the fun to get to learn a little bit about some of the neat stuff that we've had over the years. But getting back to our headquarters here, we'd be happy to show you every bit of details on this car. It shows 44,000 original miles. Just one of those cars that if you're looking for a Z28, we've got it right here in Rogers, Minnesota. Thanks.